Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new SBC for Torres to review today. So, we are taking a look at a card who is 6'1", high medium work rates, right-footed, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. So, starting off good so far, because with a card like this, very important that he has the high medium work rates, because high medium, when a player is in their original position, usually ends up working really well this year, right? So hopefully it's going to be the case with this card. In-game player traits, he has the finesse shot trait and the outside foot shot trait. So here's the thing with the Torres card, right? With Torres, I am contemplating whether or not an engine or a hawk would be best for him, right? Because if you take a look at the card in game, with the hawk chemistry style, you really boost the shooting on the card while giving him the pace, while giving him the extra physicality, right? Because the card even has 84 heading accuracy, so if he wins the ball in the air, it's actually possible because he's a 6'1" player, but you just wouldn't be touching the dribbling of the card, right? So it really just depends on the playstyle they're going to work with, because obviously with those shooting traits that he has in game, giving him the hawk to improve the shooting stats outside the 18-yard box, inside the 18-yard box, could be the most ideal. But I want to test him out on the engine first, because I want to see what the dribbling is going to be like on the card. In-game attributes, the card is perfectly formatted for either the engine or the hawk. Doesn't really matter because of the way that the pace is at a 95, 91. Base card stats for shooting. To be fair, if he's inside the 18-yard box, I do think that the shooting should be good enough, right? 95 finishing with a 4-star weak foot, at 90 composure, with 87 shot power. Shot power is at a decent cutoff as well. So it's just the long-range efforts that it's going to be less consistent, but you can obviously still hit them from time to time, right? Base card stats for passing is decent except for the long passing area, which isn't a problem if he's playing mostly in that striker position, so not a big deal there. Base card stats for dribbling, we will be experimenting with the engine chemistry style, because with Torres in game, he does have the high and average body type with the 6'1" height. And then last but not least, for physical stats, he has 86 for stamina, which is a pretty decent cutoff for the players playing through the middle. So with Fernando Torres, guys, we are going to be using him in the 4-1-2-2 tactics. Just going to go ahead and switch a few things here and there. Kulusevski we can put here. Barella. Yeah, Barella will keep there. Kulusevski, we just got to switch to the other side. Torres will keep on the left side for the review, and we won't touch these cards. These cards will play to base characteristics. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll try him out, and hopefully he's a beast. Hey, to be fair, he already started off that run, which is fantastic. This is Carlos Alberto, EA. Are you sure? That's on a white as well. Yo, his dribbling doesn't feel that bad, eh? Just shoot it right away. Okay. Apparently he's Carlos Alberto, guys. Apparently, okay? But that first time strike was actually wicked. That was sick, man. Oh, I wanted to go for a chip so bad. So badly. Torres. Oh, he even goes at an angle. That's nice. On a white. If I green that, I think he hits it like really to that side position for sure. Guys, his dribbling, considering his body type, is actually not that bad on an engine. I actually don't mind it at all. What's good about that is that I might be able to give him a hawk, and it might not be a big issue, eh? For the shooting boost? No, the flick was terrible, Torres. Come on, my boy. Oh, no. Yeah, I just gotta work that empty net. There we go. There we go. You know what? I have to try him out on a hawk. I have to see what that's gonna be like. That's a penalty. These are so weird sometimes, eh? So weird. What is his penalties? 88? There we go. Carlos Alberto, guys, with the penalty. I really tried to get a shot cancel, but it didn't register. Okay. So on an engine from that angle, still kind of in the middle without timing. Oh, too much power on it. Oh, too much, too much, too much. Oh, I couldn't even get that fast enough. Actually pulled his goalkeeper at a pretty decent time there. Oh, we hit the post on that, eh? No chance. Nice, good shot cancel. Good pass by Torres. I scored this initial goal with him, but I wasn't recording at the time. So it's basically this, right? So if you watch the play normally, it's just utilizing forward runs in the high medium work rate as much as possible, right? So once we make this pass here, look at Torres, right? Already makes that run. We go for the lob pass. First time strike on a Hawk chemistry style scores that opportunity, right? So just some nice little run right here. Stays on side. Morata's actually like really sick. That's why I always compare the physical type strikers to him. It was a good finish by him there. This post one though, I want to see this post one, right? So the post one here, touch here, small little dagger of a touch here. I could probably go for like a driven across, but that's probably not going to work out. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a lot of pressure on him too. Nice. Always good to test them out when you don't time it, so. I test out the shot anyways, because I want to test out those like really awkward angles. No, I tried to do a skill move and it didn't register. It registered the L1, but not the flick part. On a Hawk. That was like kind of like an angle facing away from the net there too. Wasn't too bad. So with the Hawk chemistry style, guys, because you don't want to use the dribbling as much, I gave him a stay central, get in behind, and I feel like that's going to work better for him for sure. There it is. Beauty. Great finish to the top left. So that's the thing, right? When you give him the Hawk chemistry style, you do have to work with the dribbling more, but you work with the dribbling less when you force instructions out of these cards, right? So the stay central, get in behind, because all you have to do is take small little touches, one touch, take the shot immediately, and he'll be able to score those opportunities. But obviously, if you want to be able to dribble with the card a little bit more, an engine chemistry style would be more ideal, because to be honest, his base card stats for shooting is in a pretty decent area, so. See, like those areas, you'll notice that he won't be able to take those like small little sharp touches. You kind of have to control like an L1 or something to kind of get more consistency out of it. No! The block. Oh, no, white, man. Dang. Oh, too much power. Come on. Less power. What are you doing? Nice. Just have to fake him out a little bit with the dribbles, man. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Fernando Torres SBC. So in regards to how he performs in game, guys, I think that the engine chemistry style is probably going to be the best choice. Now, it's definitely going to be a choice between the engine or the Hawk chemistry style, because on the Hawk chemistry style, you get the pace boost, the shooting boost, and the physicality boost, while potentially working with the stay central, get in behind instruction for a card like this, right? Because he'll actually make those runs. He has the high medium work rates to be able to do it. I don't think that his high medium work rate is crazy, but I still think that it's pretty good, especially on that instruction for a card like this, because, you know, if he gets into the right positions at the right time and you get to work with those shooting stats, it's super ideal because his finishing is actually pretty solid once you work those high percentage strike angles. You know, boosting the physical is definitely very nice as well. I just think that for me personally, I like him the most on the engine chemistry style because of the dribbling boost that he gets. I still aim for responsiveness no matter what. So for me personally, I would still give that to him, especially since he is a 6'1" player, the high and average body type. But it's different for him. Some cards, you just, if you're going to use the physical type striker, you just use it for what it is, right? But with him, when you give him the engine, he's in the mid 90s, high 90s area for his dribbling, which is going to be very, very important on that engine chemistry style. Because guys, yeah, maybe outside the 18-yard box, you will not score consistent long-range efforts, but you could still hit them, okay? With this card, 87 shot power, 95 finishing, 94 attacking positioning, that's already good enough inside the 18-yard box, okay? You're going to have the pace boost. You're going to have the passing boost, which it's going to be more noticeable for short passing and stuff, but passing stats this year are pretty important. To be honest, like when I first reviewed the Nkunku card in the beginning, I was like, yeah, passing's going to be random, blah, blah. But as the year progressed, I was like, nah, passing is kind of, that's the one thing where I was like, passing is like actually pretty relevant this year, especially for like first time drivens, first time law passes and stuff. So doing that is going to be very, very nice. Now, when the SBC actually comes up, I'm going to check out his price. Okay, guys, so now with all of that being said, the day has come, the SBC has been out. People are saying that it is around 900K to do the SBC. Now, considering the price of the player on the market is at 1.1 mil, SBC price at 900-ish K, which is what my chat is telling me, isn't crazy bad because it's an SBC that you're putting fodder into, right? So Fernando Torres is right here. 4K, 49K. So the rest of this is not going to be filled out just yet, right? People are saying that it's overpriced. Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? So obviously for the price of the card, right? High and average body type does suck for the meta of the game, but if you give him an engine, he still dribbles well with it because the base card stats for shooting inside the 18-yard box is going to be good enough at a 94, 95, 87. It's just outside the 18-yard box. You wish you could give him a Hawk, right? Because of that body type, but obviously you'd be lacking the agility and balance of the card, right? So I do think that the Fernando Torres card is an enjoyable card. He'll be enjoyable in the meta of the game. Whether or not it is worth the price for that much is definitely going to be debatable. Would I pay that much for the Torres card? No, but for sentimental value and for how he kind of performs in game as an SBC that you put SBC fodder into, it's okay. It's nothing like too special, I would say. It's nothing too special. Do you guys know how much the SBC actually costs? Like, people are saying it's like 900K. Like, he kind of strays away from the meta of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only problem that I have with him, because I wish I can give him a Hawk and already have the dribbling, not have to give him an engine. That way I could utilize his shooting traits more. But yeah, if you guys get him, the only thing that I would recommend, again, is to give him the engine. Long range efforts will just be less consistent, but you could still hit them. But inside the 18-yard box, the shooting will be good enough. It's just not like a crazy card for the meta of the game. But I still really enjoyed using him for what it was. It's probably one of the years that I would say where I enjoyed him the most, because these high and average physical type strikers are actually probably the best this year that it's ever been in any other year. So I still enjoyed him for what it was, but the SBC is kind of up there in price. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.